Hi everyone, Tyler Vincent here with REtokens, and today I want to explain what is real estate tokenization and why is it important. The reason it's important for you to understand what digital shares of real estate or tokenization of real estate is because it's changing how the real estate investment game is played. First, to be sure, we're not talking about cryptocurrencies as you commonly hear about. We are talking about real property fractionalized and put on the blockchain. You see, blockchain is the underlying technology that makes digital shares of real estate so different. Said another way, tokenization is the digital representation of the underlying asset, which allows us to put it on the blockchain, in this case, real estate. So in addition to having the deed of ownership to the real estate, you also have digital ownership in the form of a token, or what we call a security token. For example, if there are 10 people that own the property, you could have 10 tokens that represent the ownership. These digital shares or tokens live on the blockchain as digital ownership interests in the property. So for you investors out there, let's say you have a syndicator or a sponsor of a real estate deal that puts the real estate into an LLC, and investors buy shares of ownership in that LLC that owns the property. This is traditionally done with a certificate showing ownership. So when we say tokenization, we're just talking about a digital representation of those shares. So for example, let's say the LLC that owns the real estate is turned into 1 million tokens and you own 1%. You now own 10,000 tokens. This is important because now you'll be able to sell 1,000, 2,000, or 5,000 of your tokens in the future. The tokens, or the digital shares of the LLC, are backed by an actual asset, which is the real estate the LLC owns. Now, there are different types of tokens to be aware of that are called utility tokens. These tokens are not asset-based. Think of these as your favorite airline frequent flyer miles program, where you do something or buy something and you get rewarded for it. This is not what we are talking about here today. What we are talking about is fractional ownership, digital shares of the real estate. In fact, these are securities and must fall in line with SEC regulation, and that's why we call them security tokens. I'm not going to get into the future of tokenization in this video, but something to know and research if you like is pretty much everything in your life is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. Driver's license, airplane tickets, marriage license, college degrees, and of course your real estate. An analogy I've heard used is it's like QR codes and your phone. You'll show up, it'll be on the blockchain, it'll be scanned. Think about real estate appraisals being on the blockchain. Environmental surveys, insurance claims, all of that will now be on blockchain. Okay, let's stop right there and get to the point. You may be asking yourself, why? Why do I need to have everything tokenized? And why do I need my real estate investment tokenized? Well, let me just give you the top 10 benefits of real estate tokenization. We'll deep dive these in a future video, but I at least want you to have our top 10 list. You see, what makes these features better, or in some cases possible for your real estate, is the blockchain technology. Now, this is also not a video about blockchain, but let me at least give you an analogy so you can understand what it is from a high-level view and how it works. Blockchain is what's called digital ledger technology. What's an example of a digital ledger? How about an Excel spreadsheet? Now, I'm oversimplifying it for the basic nature of this video, but you can think of blockchain as a digital ledger that is immutable, meaning it's virtually impossible to change. Once it's on the blockchain, it's there permanently. So blockchain, like a digital spreadsheet, tracks all the information for the property and has a consensus, meaning everyone agrees that it's accurate and has visibility to it. Another way I like to describe it is like a big scoreboard in the sky that has all the information you want to know about the real estate, like property appraisals, surveys, insurance claims, and even the financials. Now, I get that not all syndicators are going to like to disclose that information, but the bottom line is transparency is the future. And if you don't jump aboard, it could be more difficult in the future to bring in investors. For example, if you're raising capital for an investment project, do you think the investors would be more inclined to invest in projects that have transparency and immutability on the blockchain, or the deal that the syndicator or sponsor doesn't provide full disclosure of, maybe just their pro formas, and that information is held on their personal computer where it can remain hidden or be changed? Okay, let's do a quick recap. Tokenization is taking the fractional ownership, real ownership of real estate, making it digital, and putting it on the blockchain to take advantage of the top 10 benefits that we listed earlier in this video. You're gaining a liquidity aspect, and it is a better way to raise capital. So what we're doing is we're taking your current real estate investments or your current real estate investment strategies, and we're enhancing them. We're adding tools to what you already do. So if you're interested in real estate tokenization and want to learn more about it, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. We'll be putting out more educational information so you can really get a good understanding of what real estate tokenization is and what the key benefits are. Or if you're ready to see how real estate tokenization could enhance your real estate, go to REtokens.com and schedule a real estate tokenization discovery meeting, and we'll see how we can bring liquidity to your real estate investments.